my channel. I'm excited to be sitting in front of the camera. It's been almost 2 weeks since I sat down and filmed, so I'm excited because today is the inventory video that I have for you guys. All the numbers, no products, but all the numbers that I have compared to last time and the year's update and everything. Now, there are a few things that I want to go ahead and talk about as I get to them. I have not purchased anything, so that is a good thing. That is a good thing. But just hang on. We'll go ahead and we're going to talk about some things as I get to them. So let's just dive right into the numbers because I figured, you know, why not? So for face powders, the last time I had 2 and I still have 2. Concealers, I have got 5 and now I have 4. Highlighters, I had 4 in January, 4 in April, and I still have 4 because I was working on a Franken highlighter and then now I'm actually working on a real highlighter. So the blush palettes, I had 4 in January, 4 in April, and now I have 5. And I have 5 because I was sent one for review by Isadora. And so that means my numbers went up as far as years goes. So the last time I was at 22.5068223 years in blush, and now I'm at 23.0742218 years. So even though I haven't purchased anything, it still went up because I was sent that, and I love that. So, you know, it is what it is. Blush, like the single blushes, I've got 18, and I've had 18 pretty much all year. That has not changed. Brush cleaners, I still have 3. I've had 3 since the beginning. I've really slowed down on washing my brushes, and I know that's bad. It's just I know that I'm not going to really be able to purchase it at a discount except for like the Beauty Insider discount. So I've been really kind of slowing down on that and not washing my brushes as often, which I know is terrible. So for foundations, I had 6 in January. In April, I had 4, and now I have 5. It would still be 4, but I ended up getting the Isadora foundation, so that is why it's 5. And this year, it's taking me a whole lot longer to pan foundation because I'm using less than I was last year. I'm using 2 pumps instead of 3, and I'm also not using a sponge. I'm using a brush, and I've been using a brush all year, and that is something that has dramatically changed things, so I don't have to use as much foundation. So the next one is for face primer. I did have 4, and then in April I had 1, and now I have 2. And I have 2 because my friend Tara sent me a box of samples and everything, and one of them was like, it looked like a lotion, but if you read it, it said that it's really good on its own or underneath makeup, so I took that as a primer. So I put that in the category of a primer because that's pretty much what I would use it for. For setting sprays, I had 4 pretty much the January and April, and now I have 3. I would have 2, but my friend Stacy went ahead and sent me a little mini Ulta Matte setting spray, so that's how that works out. For eye primers, I had 5 in January and 5 in April, and I still have 5. And one of those reasons is that I was gifted a Marc Jacobs eye crayon. It's one of the it's like a caviar stick by Laura Mercier, and I would use that as like an eyeshadow base type of thing, so I put it in the primer category. For eyeshadow palettes, I had 36 in January, 37 in April, and now I still have 37. So I'll get to the gears in just a second. For eyeshadow singles in January, I can't talk, I had 147 singles, and that was 565 pans of eyeshadow. In April, my friend Jessica went ahead and sent me a whole bunch of Coastal Scents baggy samples, and so that brought me up to 180 singles, and that made me have 613 pans of eyeshadow, and I went up a palette then because my friend Stacy went ahead and sent me the Huda Beauty palette. And so July, I've got 37 palettes, and I also have 164 singles, and that leaves me with 594 pans of eyeshadow, and that is 15.9150231 years, where last time I was at 15.69416,108, and that simply comes from the Isadora quad that I was sent for review. Again, it happens. You don't even have to buy anything and it still goes up. And I just keep on thinking, I was a little discouraged whenever I read that, but whenever I figured all that out, but at the same time, it is what it is. Imagine if I was sitting there buying stuff still, it would be way higher. So for liquid eyeshadows in January and April, I had 1, and now I have 3 because I was gifted 2 of the Urban Decay Liquid Moondust eyeshadows, which are so pretty. Lip liners, January I had 2, April I had none, and I still have none. Liquid eyeliner, I had 1 in January, 0 in April, and now I have 1, and that is because of Isadora sending me their liquid liner. Mascara in January I had 7, April I had 4, and now I still have 4. Again, Isadora went ahead and sent me a full-size mascara. So for lipstick, this is where I got a little discouraged, because I realized this time around, and I don't know how long that's been, I think that's been since the very beginning. In fact, I know it has. It didn't have all of the totals in there as far as the weights and everything on my spreadsheet for some of the lipsticks, because what I was doing was I was taking Sephora Play and kind of just throwing them in my desk and completely in my vanity and just completely forgetting about them, which is not good. And you know, which is why I ended up canceling. I just didn't care anymore. So that changed things whenever I noticed it, and it was a little bit discouraging. But I'll go through all the numbers and then we'll talk about the years. For lipstick in January, I had 48. In April, I had 45, and now I still have 45. For deluxe liquid lipsticks, I had 2 in January, 2 in April, and I still have 2. And liquid lipsticks, I had 28, and then in April I had 29, and now I have 30, and I don't remember why I have 30. Somebody must have sent me a liquid lipstick. So, deluxe lipsticks, I had 12, and then in April I had 13, and now I still have 13. And then, let's see, for lip gloss, in January and April I had 0, and now I have 1 because I was gifted the Urban Decay Bittersweet Revolution lip gloss. It's a really pretty purple. Nail polish, in January I had 63, April I had 60, and now I have 59. For toppers and, you know, toppers and base coats and things like that, I was at 13 in January, and I am at 11 now, which is the same as in April. Now for makeup removers, in January I had 3, in April I have 1, and now I have none. I've been actually using my Purity Made Simple for that one. For face washes, in January I had 3, in April I had 2, and I still have 2. For toners, in January I had 8, in April I had 5, and now I am still at 5. For masks, I had 94, and then in April I had 76, and now I have 67. I have 67 because I always end up replenishing things like foot masks and things like that. Plus I was using things like in this right here, which has 10 of them, so I don't count this gone in my total until all of them are gone. So in my inventory this is 1 because it's in one package. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So that's why things aren't dropped as much, but I am consistently masking, and that includes like anything. That includes foot masks, eye masks, sheet masks, regular masks. That includes all masks. So for makeup removers, no, we've already went through makeup removers. Okay, so for serums, In January I had 4. In April I had 4, and I still have 4. For peels, I had 3 in January, 2 in April, and now I am down to 1. For moisturizers, in January I had 5, in April I had 6, and now I have 7. I get stuff sent to me for review. A lot of the times it is skincare, so that is why that went up. Eye creams, I had 2 in January, 1 in April, and I still have 1. For conditioners, I had 3 in January, 3 in April, and now I have 2. For shampoos, I had 1 in January, 1 in April, and now I actually have none. I am using the Philosophy body wash. It's like a 3-in-1. You could use it as a body wash, bubble bath, and shampoo, and so I've just been using it as shampoo. I know it's not best for your hair, but that's what I've been using instead of running out and buying shampoo. For hair treatments and things, you know, like the leave-in sprays and leave-in conditioners and things like that, I had 3 in January, then I had 6 in April, and now I still have 6 because apparently I suck. I suck at panning those. I don't know why. I need to get back into using that. Shower gels, I had 9 in January, then I had 9 in April, and now I have 10. And the 10 is because of what I made. I believe that I counted that one. So, yeah. If you guys remember on Instagram, I made a lot of body wash, and I counted it as 10, although that 10th one, that's going to last forever. Forever. Forever and ever and ever. Sugar scrubs, in January I had 1, in April I had 1, and I still have 1. It's the same one, but I figured out how to make it work, guys. Jessica went ahead and told me to add shower gel to it, and so that's what I did, and made it so much easier. It doesn't scratch my skin, so that should be done this month. And for lotions, in January I had 5, and then in April I had 11, and now I have 13. I don't know why I have 13. I know why I have 13. One is the one that I made, which added it to 12, and then I also have a one that is specifically for feet, so that is why. Now for the next one, for the next category, in January I had 18 perfumes, in April I had 21, and now I have got 15, which is phenomenal. Now for lip balms and miscellaneous items, I have 2. I have 1 tiny lip balm, Bye Bye Beauty, and then I also have Bye Bye Beauty, one of the little lip scrubs, but that'll be gone this month as well. So I just wanted to count it just because. So that is pretty much everything here. And did I tell you guys the years for the lipsticks? I don't think that I did. So the last time I was at 12.4821975 years, and now I am at 13.38149,143 years for lipsticks, because I did not have the tonal weights on some of them, which is just insane, and it's my fault. And it's just aggravating, but let's be honest, we all have too much, and I have entirely too much. But you know what? The important thing is this right here. The last time I had 581 items, and now I have got 557. So my collection is going down, even though I'm occasionally gifted things. People send me things. I get stuff for review. Even though things like that happens, the numbers are still going down, which is something that we all want. It's why I Project Pan. It's just all for less, and that is such a positive thing. So hopefully this can go ahead and continue, and my numbers will drop significantly by the next time. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!